What if you could recreate an entire Star Wars world as a living ecosystem? Not on a screen, but in reality. One you can actually build and watch come to life. My name is Alberto, better known as Terraquaman on YouTube, and today I'm taking on my biggest challenge so far. I'm recreating the swamps of Naboo and the hidden underwater city of Otoh Gunga, all inside a living paludarium. Everything starts with styrofoam, glued together, then carved into a rough shape to resemble the caves of Otoh Gunga. To transform the foam into stone, I coat everything in a thin layer of moldable decoration concrete. The next day, I mix a thicker batch. Now I can start building those tall pillars, inspired by the scene from when the Sando Aqua monster rips the OPC killer apart. Before the concrete fully dries, there's a short window where it can still be carved. This is where I add cracks and details. With the background sculpted, I move to the foreground and start shaping the rock formation with the pillars from before. Once everything is cured, I use black, brown and red pigments together with liquid acrylic to color the concrete while also making it aquarium safe. Now comes the part everyone recognizes, the Gungan houses. They actually start as simple holiday ornaments, but with custom 3D printed parts and waterproof lights, they transform into the glowing buildings from the movie. First, I spray paint the parts. Then I dip them in aquarium-safe epoxy to seal in the paint. After assembling them, I leave them to cure for a week. Then comes the exciting part, adding the Gungan houses to the paludarium. I can now start working on the swamps of Naboo. I spent quite some time inspecting different types of wood, choosing each piece for its unique texture and shape. With the hardscape in place, it's time to flood the paludarium. I've been waiting for this moment for months. Watching the Gungan city slowly disappear underwater was incredibly satisfying. Now for my favorite part, adding the plants. This is where the whole build comes alive. After 14 days of cycling, the paludarium is finally ready for its first inhabitants. I chose threadfin rainbowfish because they remind me of the school you see when Jar Jar dives down into Otoh Gunga. The glass catfish almost disappear into the water. And the silver dollarfish, although they're related to piranhas, are actually peaceful herbivores. And their round shape reminds me of the OPC killer chasing the Gungan bongo ship as it escapes Otoh Gunga. Up in the swamps, I also added stick insects. Something about the way they move remind me of battle droids marching through the trees. They do need supervision, since the land section isn't fully enclosed. After weeks of sculpting, building, planting, and a lot of waiting, it's finally done. This is my own take of Naboo and Otoh Gunga brought to life as a living paludarium. Two completely different worlds, yet existing as one. Thank you so much for watching, and may the Force be with you.